up, everybody? Scrye here. Thank you so much for checking out this video. We have some exciting news. I'm beside myself. I had to take a day and some time to sleep on it so I could collect my thoughts and quit being so excited. The Anunnaki. Okay, so let me give you a real quick refresher of what I'm talking about and why this is so significant, at least to this channel. Okay. If you're unfamiliar, I have created the Godzilla Origin series, which is detailing the ancient past of Godzilla and all the monsters from the MonsterVerse, right? I'm piecing together this fan story to kind of detail the past and why these monsters have the connections with humans that they have and with each other and so on and so forth. And I started writing this and I was trying to figure out ways to connect it to real world because that's what they were trying to do. I'm huge into the ancient past. I love anything and everything about it, finding out all this new stuff, like the stuff about the pyramids and the stuff about the Amazon, like it's all crazy stuff. And so in my stories, I've placed these beings called the Anunnaki, and most people probably think I just made them up, but they're actually the ancient Sumerian gods. Now, of course, I'm taking some creative liberties and changing some things, so you might recognize some names, but essentially they all come from the same place. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I was rummaging through the footage of Godzilla King of the Monsters, and there we go. And I found this picture. I'll post a link to the tweet so you can see it for yourself and you can zoom into the picture and stuff. But this was one of the scenes that they were showing, like from behind the scenes, making Godzilla's lair, stuff like that. And without all the water and without all the stuff, it gives you a really clear picture. Because oh man, here, let me do this. Let me get rid of this real quick. Okay, so right here, if you can see where my mouse is, yeah, anyway, this is where the submarine is. So like the submarine is really tiny compared to this is like a giant mural or a hieroglyphic mural. And obviously you see people praying, they're in headdresses, some of them look ornate and stuff. But then we get to these, specifically these four up here, and I noticed something about them because I studied, ancient Sumerian mythology, stuff like that. And they look like the Anunnaki. And I was like, are those Anunnaki? What? So I took this picture and I tweeted it out to Michael Daugherty. And I was like, hey, I got a question. I've been studying the scene of Godzilla's lair, and I just wanted to know if those were the Anunnaki and the hieroglyphs on the walls, right? And he replied, yes. Okay, so why is this such a big deal? First off, it really makes me feel good that now, like, somehow the stars aligned and I've connected in more ways than one to the MonsterVerse with my original fan story. But the other big thing that this kind of sets up is if this is gonna be legitimate in the universe in future parts of the story, this opens up the realm of possibilities for literally anything to happen in the MonsterVerse, because we're assuming like that these ancient creator gods called the Anunnaki, which, by the way, look, this is how they look here, right? See, you see it in the picture there, bam, right here. You see them? You see them? Those beings right there, they look really similar, oops, to these guys, right? Look. And this is pulled off of ancient Sumerian tablets, stuff that we've excavated and whatnot. So like this is actual history. These are, as far as the Anunnaki is concerned, to give you a real quick, and this is like not even really scratching the surface of the story of these gods. But long story short, they are beings that came from the sky and created man using their DNA as part of the mixture. What's really interesting about this for me, and this is kind of like a side note of Godzilla, is that the story of the Sumerian gods and the creation story explains away the gap, the missing link in evolution between Homo sapien, Neanderthal man, and the man as we know it. And even according to Zecharia Sitchin, he translated a bunch of these tablets, and he's not like, he's the thing that makes the credibility of his translations iffy is because he's not an official scientist. He was actually like a banker, but he was extremely passionate about this stuff, so he spent a lot of his energy, time, and resources on this stuff, and he finally decrypted it. And the problem is the ancient Sumerian language it's a dead language, so it's very hard to read it, write it. It's even harder than reading ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, which we still have to do a lot of work translating and stuff. So and this came before ancient Egypt. As a matter of fact, there's a whole bunch of, this is just a whole bunch of really cool stories with our mythology that are just not being told because for whatever reason we don't know enough about them or whatever. I actually really kind of want to tell this story, but that's just me. So it's kind of a big deal because according to our mythology, these beings created all manner of beings, and they even brought other beings or other creatures from their home planet to our planet. And the whole, it's this great story of survival. Is what it really is what it comes down to. The whole reason why we were brought into existence was for this species of being in the galaxy. It was to help them survive. There's good and bad parts to it, but anyway, it's just a really good story, and if you're really interested in it, we can go over more. If you're interested more in the Anunnaki and stuff, leave a comment down in the comment section below, and we will I can make more videos about talking about the Anunnaki in the actual mythology for it if you're really interested. But I just thought it was really, really cool that he said yes, that the ancient alien theory is kind of holding true to the Godzilla MonsterVerse as we know it. I like that idea. I really like it a lot. And if you're interested to see, it's not official, but my Godzilla Origin series is depicting what I think if Godzilla and the story of the MonsterVerse with the Titans were real, how they would have interacted with the Anunnaki. Because check it out, Godzilla Origin Season 2, the link will be in the comments section below. I got Season 1's out too, if you want to check that out. And yeah, let me know what you think about this. This opens up Pandora's box for having not just Ghidorah be an alien, but having other aliens be in the MonsterVerse. That explains a whole lot of why the connection between humans and Godzilla has to be there, and how nature balances itself and all that kind of stuff. It's exciting. It's super exciting. So make sure you hit that like if you liked the video, so I know to make more little videos like this just to keep you guys up to date what's going on. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn on bell notifications so you get notified whenever a new video comes out. I'm always posting on the community tab and YouTube channel, letting you guys know of new videos, talking about just different stuff. You can follow me on Twitter. The link is popping up right now on the screen. We have discussions there, and then if you want, you can also hop in the Discord channel. I have a Discord server where we have fan art, we have kaiju concepts, where we talk about different things like having Bagon in the MonsterVerse, all this kind of fun stuff. So if you're a Godzilla fan, if you're a kaiju fan, or if you're a science fiction fan, or you love any of this kind of stuff, mythology or any of this stuff, like, just let me know. Let me know. Hop in the Discord, hit that link down in the description, and we'll have some fun times and chats with the community. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.